Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. So it's been some years since I've used an iPod, but in 2019, Apple has released an updated version of the iPod Touch. Now, why would they do that? Well, I'm going to explore a little bit to see why they're still releasing iPods. But as I do this, I'm going to go ahead and get into the unboxing of this new product. And the unboxing is really simple, straight to the point. We have the iPod Touch. I'm going to set that over to the side. And then also inside, we do have kind of the instruction manuals and paperwork. And then also below that, we have a lightning cable. And then we also have a pair of wired AirPods. So getting to the iPod Touch, as I finish getting it undressed for you, it is a very lightweight and tiny device, and that's because it does have a 4-inch Retina display. But the good thing is that it does not have a notch. That is a win. So it is keeping up with the times here in 2019, but there's just a lot of other empty space on the front of the phone that kind of makes you wish that you did have a notch. And so I was able to dig up my 5th generation iPod Touch that came out years ago, but that design is still very similar in this new one. And so on the bottom, you do have a headphone jack, which is good. And also you do find the lightning port and also just one speaker. And then on the left hand side, you will find the volume controls, and at the top you will find the power button. And then on the back, you will find one single 8 megapixel camera that can only record video up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Then on the front, you have the FaceTime HD camera, which can take 1.2 megapixel photos and can record in 720p. And then on the bottom, you do have a home button, but there's no Touch ID. It's just a straight up home button. But there are 2 new things inside of this iPod Touch that Apple has updated. So one of those is going to be a new storage option. And so you have the option between 32, 128, and now the new 256 gigabyte storage options. And then they've also put in the A10 Fusion chip inside of it. So this is the same processor that was in the iPhone 7. So you are going to get better performance with this compared to the previous generation iPod Touch. And so yeah, this iPod Touch is something that, you know, it feels like I'm going back in time when I pick up this and I look at it, and it reminds me of a really good time in tech. I think that the iPod Touch has a significant place in kind of where we are right now with our smartphones. Even though the iPhone helped out a lot, I think this iPod Touch really helped push the app stores. So a lot of developers were still able to make some money and get their apps out there with people who just wanted a device that can allow them to consume multimedia. And I think this iPod Touch had a really significant place back in the day, but right now in 2019, why would anybody buy this? Now, I think most people, if you have a smartphone, there's no really big reason why you would want to get this. I can see most people probably getting this for their kids. And so if you have little kids that have little hands, I think the size of this works well for them. And also too, I mean, it gets the job done as far as like trying to keep them busy. You know, you can put some games on here, you can let them watch some videos on here. And I think just the Apple ecosystem, if you're already using iPhones or using other devices under that, this is something that works well as far as you being a parent trying to give this to your kids. But other than that, I mean, I don't really see a big reason why people will buy this, because this can't really do anything that your smartphone can't do unless you're using an Android phone and you just don't have access to some of the apps that you have in the App Store. And I think that with iOS 13 coming out, hopefully that's bringing some significant new changes. Maybe they just wanted to have this iPod Touch to make sure that with this A10 Fusion chip inside of it, that it will be able to run that smoothly. So it does have a starting price of $199, and I can definitely say that I'm not going to ever probably see myself using an iPod again, which is kind of weird to say, but I will appreciate the iPod brand. And yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to kind of check out the iPod Touch in 2019. But I want to hear your thoughts about this, so leave your comment down below and let me know what you think about this iPod Touch. And also, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that button. And also, you can see all my social media networks down in the description box of this video, and make sure you do subscribe to me here on YouTube if you want to. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.